Okay, so let's unpack this. Today, we're really digging into something, well, pretty personal for a lot of us. Self-improvement.
Mm-hmm.
We're working from this really interesting dialogue excerpt for our deep dive today. And it asks this, pretty provocative question.
Which is?
Is all this constant pressure to get better, is it actually, a trap?
Oh, okay.
So our mission really is just to explore this particular viewpoint, see what insights we can pull out that might, well, shift how you think about it.
Yeah.
So maybe ask yourself honestly,
Yeah.
hey, have you ever felt that chasing improvement just, leaves you feeling like you're still not quite there, not enough?
And that's exactly the feeling this source material really zeroes in on. It suggests that the constant, cultural message.
Yeah, the background noise.
Right. You're not good enough yet, always needing to fix this, change that. That whole thing can really warp how we experience trying to improve ourselves.
So it feels less like actual growth.
Exactly. Less like genuine positive growth and, well, maybe a lot more like you're constantly rejecting parts of yourself.
Yeah, that lands hard. It's like the default setting is broken.
That's the implication, isn't it? And the text makes a really, really crucial distinction here. It's saying, look, striving, wanting to grow, that's not inherently bad.
Okay.
Not at all. But the perspective argues that the motivation driving it, that's the real game changer.
How so?
Well, it argues it becomes a problem, potentially that trap you mentioned, when it's mostly fueled by, say, shame.
Mm-hmm.
Or, chasing happiness, like it's some destination that's always just one upgrade away.
Yeah, the classic, I'll be happy when.
Right, exactly. Once I fix this, achieve that, then life starts.
Yeah.
And this perspective is saying, well, that chase can become just this endless kind of painful loop if it starts from that place of feeling fundamentally inadequate.
Okay, so that's the problem side. But does it offer, an alternative?
It does. It flips the script, actually. It suggests a different view of what real growth might look like. And maybe surprisingly, it starts not with fixing, but with acceptance.
Acceptance. That feels kind of counterintuitive to the whole improve idea, doesn't it?
It can seem that way at first glance, yeah.
Yeah.
But the dialogue describes it more like stopping the running.
Stopping the running.
Yeah, like pausing to realize that maybe, just maybe, you're not fundamentally broken to begin with.
Okay.
This view suggests you might just be, buried.
Buried under what? Exactly.
Under layers of, what others expect, past hurts, maybe negative messages you've picked up over time that kind of convinced you something was inherently wrong.
Okay, I see.
So genuine growth from this angle isn't about frantically trying to build a totally new person because the original's defective.
Right.
It's more like the patient work of uncovering what's already there, clearing away the stuff that's obscuring your own inherent worth.
Okay, so if I'm pulling the main thread here from this perspective, the issue isn't necessarily self-improvement itself, the act of trying to grow.
No, not necessarily. The dialogue seems to suggest the real potential lie. The trap part is why we feel we have to pursue it.
The motivation again.
Exactly. If it's coming from that deep down feeling of shame or inadequacy, rather than, say, a desire to flourish from a place where you're already fundamentally okay, then the whole pursuit can actually become pretty damaging.
And that really leads nicely into the concluding thought from this piece, doesn't it?
It does.
Improve, yes. Strive, grow, absolutely.
Yeah.
But don't abandon yourself while you're doing it.
Mm-hmm. Build from acceptance, not towards it by fixing flaws you think you have.
Yeah. Building from, not towards. That's a key shift.
So considering this perspective we've sort of unpacked, maybe here's something for you, the listener, to really ponder. How could you honestly tell if your own drive for self-improvement is coming from that place of self-acceptance, genuine growth, or if it's maybe coming from that sneaky feeling of just not being quite enough?
That's a tough question.
It is. And related to that, thinking about this idea, what does it actually mean for you personally to not abandon yourself, even while you're still striving for more in your life?
Wow. Yeah, those are definitely powerful questions that this dialogue kind of leaves us with, something to really sit with as you go about your day.